Many of our best brains have relocated out of the shores of Nigeria. Many of them resigned from our universities to work in universities outside Nigeria because the conditions of service are much better in many places outside Nigeria than in Nigeria. That is over decades. It has been the case that our best brains seek greener pastures outside the shores of Nigeria. But in our days, with particular reference to 2012 till date, of the poor remuneration, the leadership of the Academic Staff Union of Nigerian Universities doctored the constitution of the union, calling it amendment, entitling the union, meaning the leadership, to 2% of each ASU member's monthly salary monthly, and to increase or decrease the 2% as deemed fit by the leadership alone. So a constitution of workers that should be made by the workers with the congresses of the union having input. That did not happen in 2012 and since 2012 when ASU leadership became wiser in quotes. So, complaints about poor remuneration, and now the union is entitling itself to a percentage of each worker's monthly salary monthly to become a multi-billionaire union at the expense of workers for no justifiable reason, because a workers union is supposed to be a front for the workers to have better deal with the employers. Now it is the workers unions leaders that are themselves exploiting the workers. 2% of each worker's monthly salary monthly, 2012 to 2024, and in 2024 the percentage went up to 3%, which, as I've always been saying, is not possible without the collusion of the employers. Who are the employers? The universities, administrators, and government. So they are colluding with the unions leaders to exploit the workers so that they can together exploit the workers. As simple as that. And the clear case. So that amendment of the constitution happened in 2012, and as from 2013, when another increment of salaries was due for the workers, the leadership of the union again started getting fraudulent earned academic allowance in the name of the workers to be distributed to the workers as they like. So therefrom making themselves multi-millionaire. So most of the young lecturers who could still seek greener pastures outside the country started seeking greener pastures outside the country. So long as they have not gone beyond the age of being employed gainfully outside the country. So when you talk of brain drain, ASU leadership will be blaming government and not itself extorting a percentage of each worker's monthly salary monthly and getting fraudulent allowance in their name, in the name of the workers. It's a terrible thing. So even awareness of this alone keeps some people away from wanting to apply among our best brains. That is it. So In the first instance, extortion of a percentage of each worker's monthly salary, monthly academic workers. And then for workers in the academic institutions, academic and non-academic, the same ASUU leadership is getting fraudulent and academic allowance shared with the non-academic unions, which leaders also help themselves to become multimillionaire from the fraudulent and academic allowance. So those are the second reasons. Exploitation of the lecturers by their union, a percentage of each worker's monthly salary monthly, and then for the entire workforces, academic and non-academic, the union leaders getting fraudulent and academic allowance to be shared and bury increment of salaries due since 2013 till date 2025, while giving one excuse or another why the increment has not happened. But the reason is very obvious: fraudulent and academic allowance with which the government and the workers' unions leaders are satisfied, while deceiving members, the workers, with one excuse or another. Trading blame between government. Of course, they are not trading. Government is silent. It allows ASUU leadership to be blaming it for the fault, knowing that they prefer to pay the bribe than to do justice to workers. So, when you are looking for brain drain, those are principal reasons: exploitation, poor pay, and exploitation of the workers by their unions leaders. Very vital issues. And in the third instance, brain drain in Nigeria is appointment not based on academic performance, but on nepotism, favoritism, and ulterior motives of whatever. So, the brilliant ones are not employed as in the past, whereby if you are you make first class, you are automatically appointed, or at least you are good in the discipline. They grab you, But now it's nepotism, favoritism, whatever ulterior motives for appointment in the system. So, brain drain. So, the best brains are scared away. It used to be put on the doorstep of government, but now the workers' unions leaders are sharing in the blame with government.